Kim Kardashian has everyone talking, and that's exactly what she wanted. Recently, she was seen watching her 12-year-old daughter, Northwest, strut in a push-up corset, sparking a much deeper conversation online. The big question making waves on social media: is Kim Kardashian crossing a line when it comes to her daughter's image? Some critics believe North is being styled and showcased in ways that feel far too grown up for someone her age. And let's be real, Kim's own rise to fame didn't exactly follow the Disney Channel route. So now, people are speculating, is she already using North to further her brand? Whew, it's messy. Things have escalated so much that even Beyonce's name is being thrown into the mix. There are now rumors swirling that Queen Bey allegedly called Kim out for exploiting North for publicity. I don't know about you, but something about this just felt off, right? A little all over the place. But let's dive in. So I'm sure you didn't miss North's big entrance. She pulled up in a full look, steampunk-inspired boots, a ruffled mini skirt, and a structured corset bodice. The outfit? Honestly, it ate. But the internet had thoughts. As striking as the 12-year-old looked, many people quickly pushed back, saying, nope, this is way too much for her age. And they weren't just talking. The criticism picked up fast, especially from parents who felt the outfit was too mature, pointing out the tight fit and grown-up styling. Then it escalated. Child development experts started weighing in, raising real concerns about the long-term psychological impact of putting a kid in the spotlight like this during such crucial years. And let's not even get into the chaos in the comment section under Kim's original post. It got heated, honey. After she turned off the comments, the conversation didn't stop. It just moved over to X, formerly Twitter, where people kept the fire going and the takes got even weirder. According to some people, Kim is selling her daughter, just like her mother did. It must therefore be a familial custom. Yikes. Furthermore, it was brought up that Kim had previously clothed North inappropriately once before. Furthermore, it has only become worse with time, if anything. Kim was dressed North in similar outfits as early as 2014, when she was just a year old. Additionally, North wore a risque black lace see-through mesh dress to the Givenchy show during Paris Fashion Week. Some followers blasted Kim for posting a photo of her daughter wearing a provocative yellow bikini top in 2018 when North was 5 years old. Kim was criticized once more in 2022 for putting North in an unsuitable satin corset for her aunt Kourtney Kardashian's wedding in Italy. In another recent case, North traveled to Mexico with other family members to celebrate her 12th birthday. However, people were shocked by how different Northwest and her cousin looked, even though they were the same age, and her appearance went viral. People are claiming that she's gone too far this time around based on her latest attire. This is where things become even more messy though. Kanye's name is suddenly being brought up by fans. Indeed, there are a lot of individuals on social media urging Faye to intervene and stop North from being dressed in ways that they believe are too mature. I do not know what you guys want Kanye to say personally. Have we forgotten that Bianca wore sheer stockings for pants and socks after being nude in LA beneath a see-through jacket, given the way he has her dress in public? As she walked down the street and made her way to lunch at a family-friendly restaurant, she also showed off her assets in yet another stunning ensemble, going braless under a completely sheer nude mesh top. After concluding a meeting in Beverly Hills, we even witnessed Kanye removing Bianca's tights. Bianca also showed off her entire posterior by going out in a silver bikini top and thong underwear. When Bianca went out with Kanye, she once again donned a bodysuit that was so transparent that it practically left people speechless. She also used her phone to hide her cooch the entire time because she was aware that we would be able to see her entire private area if she moved it even a bit. For those who remember, because they certainly made it difficult to forget, Kanye West made his Grammy comeback for the first time in 10 years. And Bianca, who had been wearing a big fur coat at first, abruptly removed it to show a dress that was absolutely sheer and devoid of any bra or undergarments. Bianca's parents were reportedly embarrassed by their daughter's risque appearance, which looked to be becoming worse. Additionally, one source was cited as saying, "Her parents are so distressed over this because they do not recognize her. She would not be doing this unless she was being controlled." Allegedly, some of her loved ones have even reportedly staged an intervention with Bianca over Kanye West's alleged controlling ways, and her mother, Alexandra, flew out from Australia to Los Angeles in the hopes of saving her daughter. Then, about what Bianca's father thought, another source also said Bianca's father, Leo, wants to have a proper sit-down with Kanye and ask him what the hell he is thinking when he parades Bianca around like a trashy naked trophy pony. He wants to ask Kanye what he would do if his daughters, North or Chicago, were seen in public half naked in outfits encouraged by their husbands. He knows that there is no way in hell fact that Kanye would allow this for his daughters, so it makes no sense why he would encourage this for his own wife. Therefore, it is unlikely that they should be tagged for an intervention. Alright, I'm aware that many people will also claim that North is a child and that this is different, and I do not quite disagree, since, although Bianca is free to wear risque clothing, North's wearing what appears to be more mature attire is a very different matter. The concerns are more about limits, childhood innocence, and the effects of growing up in the spotlight than they are about fashion. I get that, but are you curious about the other people who are said to have thoughts regarding North's attire? Beyonce. Rumor has it that Queen Bey is not amenable to it at all, believing Kim is essentially pimping out her daughter by letting her dress like an adult and showcasing her in public all the time. She allegedly concurs with a large number of social media users that North should not be constantly styled like a mini celebrity, but rather be let to be a child. In essence, Kim is being criticized for pursuing clout at the price of her daughter, particularly in light of North's growing fan base. Furthermore, the controversy is heightened by the association of Beyonce's name with this. Kim may face extreme pressure to alter her handling of North's image if Queen Bey is indeed feeling this way. Supporters claim that Beyonce would never place Blue Ivy in such circumstances since she is an extremely protective mother, and for that reason, the said remarks are so offensive. But wait, gentlemen, just the other day, many people accused Beyonce and Jay-Z of over-sexualizing Blue by letting her wear the strapless dress and cosmetics, implying that they were dressed her like a 17 to 18-year-old. Have we forgotten that? According to others, a star child is not necessarily prepared to be viewed as a famous woman just because she has the chance to dress up as one twice her age. And that Blue Ivy is probably absorbing the idea that being attractive and deserving is equivalent to being sexy for other people by receiving attention and compliments on how mature she appears to be. According to others, Beyonce should probably avoid this one. Even when most people were disparaging Kim, some people stood up for her, such as this one who wrote, "What is wrong with all of you? She no longer has the body of a child. She is becoming a young woman, and so aspires to look like that rather than a girl. That is nature. Why do all of you choose to sex and shame her for merely wishing to grow up? This kind of judgment doesn't exist for boys/men. It is misogyny, pure and simple. Leave her alone." Someone else added, "North literally covers up every single day, and the one day she shows a little skin and y'all dying about it." And another one was like, "There's nothing wrong with what she has on. What y'all expect kids to dress like? Nuns?" The argument ultimately comes down to whether Kim is intentionally exposing her daughter to the same contentious limelight that helped her own business succeed, or whether she is just allowing North to express herself. And the criticism is not going to stop anytime soon, with fans continuously doubting Kim's parenting decisions and Beyonce's purported disdain lingering in the air. Here's what everyone is interested in though. Are people overanalyzing it, or is Kim actually using North as leverage? What are your thoughts? Tell me in the space provided for comments below.